the day today. We have our workout is endurance on the treadmills. We got some longer pushes ahead of us. And on the weight floor and rowers, we have strength and power. If anyone has any injuries or orthopedic issues, please let me know when we get in the studio so I can get you through the workout safely, but mostly have some fun. When we're ready, let's head on in.
Yeah, you're good. You're a staple. I could never.
What's that?
You're a staple in the studio. I could never.
Alright, let's go do it. Rowers, go ahead and find your seats. Good morning. Good morning. Alright guys, treadmills. Let's press that green start button located near our waist. Connect to your OT Connect. We have our quick touch buttons for speed on the right hand side. Let's get to 3 to 4 miles an hour. We have our quick touch buttons for incline on the left hand side. Let's get to that 1% Orange Series flat road and get warmed up. Rowers, if we haven't done so already, connect to your OT Connect. Let's put our foot in those foot plates and adjust so the strap is around the widest part of your foot. Grabbing the handles at the widest part as well, thumbs tucked underneath, and driving with our legs. We're getting our body moving, our kinetic chain warmed up to start our workout today. Good morning, ladies.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Treadmills, once we feel a little warmed up here, we're gonna get up into our base pace. This should feel challenging, but doable. Power walkers, 3.5 to 4.5 with your 1 to 3% incline. Joggers, 4.5 to 5.5 with your 1% incline. And runners, 5.5 or greater with that 1% incline. In 3, 2, 1, let's take it to base. Rowers, of course, let's remember the order and timing of our row. That is that driving back with the legs, leaning back with the core, and pulling in with the arms. Exact opposite on the return, punching with the arms, leaning forward, and bending back at the knee. Our timing, of course, is that 1 powerful count back, and your 2 counts forward. Under a minute of our warm-up here. If we haven't made it to that green zone yet, feel free to bump up your speed or bump up your incline. We are starting with a 10-minute power block here. Our goal is to complete 3 rounds or more, 4 exercises back to back with explosive tempo. We are going to start with our dumbbell chest press. Moderate weight here. We're going to lay flat back on our bench, arms extended out. We're going to lower for a 3 count, hold for 1, and explode up for 1. 3, 2, 1, holding and exploding up with that power. Right from there, we're going into our 8 lateral raises. A little bit of a lighter weight choice for this. Arms extended all the way up, not passing our shoulders. Option, we can do a neutral grip front raise. From there, we have our 8 hip hinge swing. So if we want to grab a moderate to heavier weight choice here, feet wider than shoulder width apart. As we hinge at the waist, engaging our glutes and hamstrings, as we use that momentum to drive the weight forward, just about to that chest height there. Following there, I'm going to grab our TRX strap. This is our single arm squat to reach with rotation. So we're gonna use our strap as our assistance, slide bend at the knee. As we squat down, we're reaching forward to one side, using that core to brace ourselves, that neutral spine to bring ourselves back to center for 4 on each side. Option for this, we're gonna move a little bit farther away from the wall, or we can move the squat. Any questions, please let me know. But you guys can go ahead and grab your weight choices and get to work. All right, treadmills. Coming up, we have a little over a 23-minute block. We're starting with a 4-minute push, followed by a 2-minute recovery. Our goal for this block is to beat or maintain that push intensity throughout each round. Power walkers, let's get 4% or greater. Joggers and runners, maybe only 1%, because we want to be conservative in this first push. If we're on the bike, let's get to 90 to 100 RPMs or greater. In 3, 2, 1, 4-minute push. Nice job, wait for it, making sure we're exploding as we press up through our chest. Now with these hip hinge swings, wait for it. We're using that momentum, engaging our glutes and our hamstrings to drive that weight forward. Beautiful rotation, Jamie. Nice job, wait for it. Beautiful rotations here. Inhales here. Little over halfway through this push. See if we can maintain this speed. We got a 2-minute walking recovery following this push.
Can I be honest? I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning. Do you still want me?
Beautiful hip hinge, my dear. here. In 3, 2, 1. 4-minute push. Beautiful job, Julia. Nice job, wait for it. Make sure we take our rest where we need it. Our goal is to try to get 3 rounds or more of these workouts. Treadmills, let's dig deep here. We got a little bit of a longer walking recovery after this push. Nice job on those rotations, Julie. Really engaging that core on these rotations to bring our body back to the starting point. Treadmills, you're halfway through this push already. Dig deep. You guys got this. Nice job, Leslie. I see us maintaining our speed here. Make sure we're exploding through those hips with our hip hinge. Using that power and that momentum through our glutes and our hamstrings.
Oh, sometimes like you're not feeling, yeah. You don't feel it now.
Got a minute to go, treadmills.
Like you're not feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes like you're not feeling, yeah.
Remember, it's always okay to be in that red zone as long as we are still in control. If we do need to take it down, then we do. Wait for, we got about 30 seconds before we go on to our next block. So let's finish up whatever exercise or reps that we're on, okay? Treadmills, final 15 in this push. In 3, 2, 1. Walk it down, treadmills, flat road. You got 2.5 minutes here. Wait for, we are moving on. Our next 12.5-minute power block here is gonna start with our 300-meter push row. So the goal for here is all about that stroke rate, that powerful drive with our legs, a little bit slower with our speed, trying to get 22 to 24 strokes per minute. Following your push row, we're going straight into our reverse lunge to lateral step up. So parallel to our bench, whatever foot is going back first, that's the side the weight is going to be on. So we're lunging back, driving through our heels on the way up, stepping to the side of our bench. We're going to do 4 on each side before we move on to our power move, the alternating pivoting up towards our neck. Now this is a power move. Make sure we're twisting with our hips and not our shoulders. Once you complete those two exercises, we're going to start at the top with our rope and repeat until time. Any questions, please let me know, but you guys can go ahead and get to work. Alright, treadmills, you still got a little bit left in our recovery here. On the other side, we have another 4-minute push following a 3-minute walking recovery. See if we can beat or match our push from the last block, since we do have a little bit longer of a recovery time. Treadmills, we got about 30 seconds before we go into our next push here. Rowers, keep in mind, this is all about your powerful leg drive. Slowing down your tempo a little bit, maybe pausing at the top of our core before we go back in. Alright, treadmills, we're going back up to our push here. Power walkers, 4% or greater, joggers and runners, maybe only 1% over our base. If we're on the biker strider, let's get to at least 100 RPMs or greater in 3, 2, 1. 4-minute push. We can do that totally fine. This is all about balance here, guys. So engaging our core as well to bring our body up into that step.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but now it ends.
We're feeling uncomfortable, treads. Get through this push.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what
Over halfway, treads.
so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Loud. Snap.
Our heart rates are going to continue to climb through each one of these pushes.
He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he knows he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's so he knows that, but he's broke. He's so sad.
Beautiful job, Julie. Keeping that stroke rate low.
Back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go back to this moment and hope it don't be. He's in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. Only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. Only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
Feeling uncomfortable here, treadmills. Treadmills, you got 1 more minute in this recovery. Let's see if we can get us back into base when we're ready.
We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot.
Nice uppercut sleeves, nice and powerful trunk movement. Treadmills in 15 seconds. We're back going up for a 3.5 minute push. In 3, 2, 1. 3.5 minute push, Treads. I see you like you're bumping that up 1.1 mile an hour. Wait for, you got just about 3 minutes before we go into our finisher. Nice job, Rhonda. Let's see if we can get that stroke rate between 22 and 24. Slowing down our speed a little bit and doing that powerful drive back with our legs. I feel you're over halfway through this push.
You've never been to heaven, have you?
Wait for, finish up whatever set or rep we're on. We got 30 seconds before we go to our finisher of a 30-second all-out row or a 30-second hip hinge swing. This is your choice whether we want to do that all-out row or the hip hinge swing. We're going to go in about 20 seconds with the treadmills. Treadmills, your final 30 is going to be an all-out here. Power walkers, let's get 10% or greater. The joggers and runners, 2 miles an hour over your base. If we're on the bike, let's get 105 RPMs or greater. And wait for treads in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, all out. Final 10, guys. Dig deep. In 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Alrighty, guys. Treadmills, make sure we jog it down. Please stay on the belt. Once we've wiped everything down, treads, you're going to head to the weight floor. Weight floor, once you've wiped everything down, including your rowers, you're going to head up to the treadmills and get to base.